Welcome back to 10 Min's Wisdom. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on our weekly videos where we break down powerful life lessons in under 10 minutes. Today, we're diving into a topic that we've all struggled with at some point: procrastination. How many of you have said, "I'll do it tomorrow," only for tomorrow to turn into next week? But don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll have some practical strategies to overcome procrastination. Grab a pen and paper or open your phone to take notes. Think about a task you've been procrastinating on lately. You can even share it in the comments so we can hold each other accountable. Let's begin with a powerful metaphor to help us understand procrastination. Imagine you're riding an elephant. But this is no ordinary elephant. It's wild, emotional, and always veering off course. You, the rider, should be in control of the elephant, but it's incredibly strong and often takes you off track. The rider represents our mind rational, and the elephant represents our emotions. This metaphor comes from the book The End of Procrastination by Peter Ludwig and Adela Hicks, and it paints a vivid picture of why we procrastinate. The rational mind knows what we should be doing. I need to study, or I need to finish that project. But the emotional elephant often says, "No, let's check social media first," or "I'll do it tomorrow." The key to overcoming procrastination is getting the rider and the elephant to work together. When the rider manages the elephant's impulses, we can get things done efficiently, but that's easier said than done. The first lesson in overcoming procrastination is to train your emotional elephants. We need to realize that emotions can sometimes overpower rational decisions. To conquer procrastination, we need to develop self-regulation, which is a skill that requires effort, energy, and time. Ludwig talks about the power of cognitive resources. Imagine them as a battery. When the rider, your rational mind, has enough cognitive energy, it can guide the elephant. However, when the rider's energy is drained, the elephant takes control and procrastination kicks in. So how do we recharge your cognitive energy? The answer is simple: by eating. That's right, your brain needs fuel. A healthy snack, like an apple or some juice, can make you feel more energetic. A 5-minute walk can also refresh your brain, giving the rider control again. I want you to try this with me. The next time you feel procrastination creeping in, taking a break, having a healthy snack, or going for a walk. How do you feel afterwards? Share your experience in the comments. Another reason we procrastinate is that we often set overwhelming goals. When the elephant sees a big task, it gets scared and resists, which leads to procrastination. The solution: start small. Think about the task you've been procrastinating on. Can you break it down into the smallest step possible? For example, instead of setting the goal of working out for 2 hours at the gym, start with just 5 minutes of exercise a day. Focus on building the habit for the next 20 to 30 days. Rather than obsessing over the results. Peter Ludwig used this approach to write his book. His goal was to write just 2 paragraphs every day. At that pace, it would have taken him years to finish the book, but this small step helped him overcome the emotional resistance, and soon he was writing much more than 2 paragraphs each day. What's your small step? Think about the task you've been procrastinating on and breaking it down into the smallest possible action. Share your step in the comments. I'd love to hear how you're getting started. Once we start small, the next challenge is consistency. Maybe you've tried starting a new habit, like going to the gym or eating healthier, but after a few weeks, you gave up. How do we stay motivated and consistent? The key is understanding that setbacks are normal. What matters most is not giving up, but bouncing back and continuing. A great strategy is to start over with small steps after a setback. For example, if you missed a few workouts because you were sick or on vacation, don't try to jump straight into an intense training program. Instead, start with the basics and build up gradually. This way, the elephant doesn't feel overwhelmed, and you're less likely to get discouraged. How do you usually handle setbacks when trying to build a new habit? Share your experience in the comments. Maybe we can all learn from each other. We all have bad habits we want to break. Whether it's smoking, overeating, or mindlessly scrolling through social media. But instead of trying to quit cold turkey, it's better to take gradual steps. For example, if you want to quit smoking, don't try to stop all at once. Instead, reduce the number of cigarettes you smoke each day. After a month, cut back even further. In 3 months, you'll be able to quit smoking altogether. Similarly, if you spend too much time on Instagram, set a time limit. Only allow yourself to check social media after completing a task. Over time, these small changes will help you replace bad habits with more productive ones. Have you ever successfully broken a bad habit? How did you do it step by step? Share your experience in the comments. It could help others. One powerful tool in overcoming procrastination is turning large tasks into small, manageable steps. Traditional to-do lists can overwhelm us because they have too many items. So, how do we avoid that feeling? The answer is simple. Create a today to-do list. Here's how. Write down all the tasks you need to complete today. Don't worry about the order. Make each task specific. For example, instead of writing work on project, write 500 words. Break larger tasks down into smaller steps. Prioritize the tasks. Red for high priority, blue for medium, green for low. Estimate how long each task will take and set time blocks. By breaking tasks down like this, you'll feel lighter and more motivated to start. How do you usually organize your tasks? Do you make to-do lists? What methods work best for you? Share your tips in the comments. Let's learn from each other. Lastly, let's talk about motivation. Motivation is the fuel that keeps us moving forward. But what exactly motivates us? According to Ludwig, there are 3 sources of motivation: external motivation, goal-driven motivation, and intrinsic motivation. The most sustainable and effective source of motivation is intrinsic motivation. Enjoying the process, not just focusing on the end goal. Instead of obsessing over the final result like losing 10 kilograms, find an activity you truly enjoy that can help you reach your goal. For example, if you want to get fit, join a sports team or pick an activity you love, like dancing or hiking. That way, you'll stay motivated because you're enjoying the process, not just striving for the end result. So, what's your first step today? Share it in the comments. Let's hold each other accountable. If you found this video helpful, remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Together with 10 Min's Wisdom, let's keep growing and learning.